Welcome to God. Is it online or not? I try to use the Twitch interface to check when I come online. That's why I know when to start. But like, it's so inconsistent. You never really know. Anyway, welcome to Meta Monday. I'm sorry, I mean Tuesday, episode 2. I'm a little late than usual. Usually I shoot for 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's currently let me check. Oh yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, a bit later than usual, but you know how it is. I had to miss stream because of obligations in real life, and maybe I was a little tired as well. I don't know, but at the same time I was thinking to myself, you know what'd be really cool? You know what'd be really fucking sick is if I didn't break my daily stream streak. And so that's how I'm back. I'm here. I don't care if I'm 6 hours late. If you think about it, I'm actually 18 hours early instead of 6 hours late. Just think of it that way. And even though I'm also like 18 hours early, I'm still going to stream, do a double stream tomorrow because I'm gonna stream at 3 p.m. that day as well. So it's great. Everything works out. It's amazing. I'm actually super on time. Anyway, because it is a Meta Monday, I mean Tuesday, that means that I am going to do some work on the Twitch layout for my thing. Oh my god, I can see an update in real time in the, whoa, oh my god, okay, so, Jesus, look at it go, woo, okay, so, there's 3 goals for today, right? Number 1 is to do photogenics request, which is to add a jail cell, which also kind of requires me to have an ability to move goobers in a way that isn't just dragging their positional coordinates in the Godot editor during a playtest. Secondly, I would like to add interactables / make kicking work. I'm almost certain now kicking is works. Tragically, because of the timing of the stream, I'm not sure if there'll be any audience members available today, but, you know, I'm going to give it a bit of time to wait. I'll log into an alt account, and then I'll test if kicking works for this stream interface. It should. It fucking should. But, like, I don't know why. I tested it again today, and it worked flawlessly with a different account. I did it yesterday, too. My account, a different account, the kicking works. Unless Photogenic does it, or someone else fucking does it during a real stream, then everything goes to shit. It's the worst. It's just awful. I'm awful. I cannot figure this out. So, hopefully kicking naturally works now, and if it does, hopefully I can add interactable objects that you can kick in the world. And then number 3, I want to fix emojis in chat, which, might be a bit more of an ambitious, idea than I may think, but I know how to do it. I just have to do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, that's right. I have a bug I need to fix in the project I was working on. Okay, I guess it's too we'd like to work on it now. Oh no. Okay, give me 5 seconds. This is gonna be like a 5-second thing. What does it do? Null safety cannot says push of nullable value. Null safety cannot return nullable of an array. I see. Okay. Let me do this real fast. Not that there's anyone here to hold me accountable. This is for my project Reflex, which is a transpiler, what would you call it? There's like a word for this kind of structure in an open source thing. It's not a library, it's a framework. It's a transpiler framework for the programming language Hax. And the issue is, when I commit it to GitHub and I commit all my changes, I never actually run the tests locally on my computer. They're run when they upload to GitHub automatically, but then of course by the time that happens, I get errors. Then I have to go back and be like, oh yeah, oh shit, oh right. I should probably fix those in the world that I exist in. Okay, so that's going to be this. Plus not equal null. Oh, I see. Yeah, and then if and this does not equal null, don't see. I could do another check there. It's not a big deal. And then 138. I need to be able to return null here, so I need to make this nullable. And then does that work? If I compile that, it does. Hooray! Clap. Okay, perfect. In that case, I can recommit this code and I'll get a green little check mark on my GitHub page. Hooray! Fixed null safety issues. Commit. Okay, so first things first is JLCell for the Twitch interface, which is interesting. I mean, the JLCell is gonna be really easy to do. But that's not the JLCell we're worried about. It's about the grabby grab of the goobers. That is a whole different story because I need to find a way I can interact with my stream interface with my mouse to make that work. So right now, if I go and run this scene like this, it should hopefully, number one, pop up on the stream as it does for a normal game playtest. So let's see. I think I fixed it. There we go. There we go. Something's popping up. Okay. Okay, it's loading. It takes a bit to load. It has to set up all the Sprout streams. It's a nightmare. It's just the worst. I hate playtesting this. And then if I click it, oh, it's still lagging. There we go. So here's a fake stream interface. You kind of see watching me blend into the fucking stream right there. And if I hit some of my debug buttons, I can generate guys to test with. So that's him talking, and that's just him doing a kick. There we go. So they execute the kicks in order. So this all works. This is great. But now I want to use my mouse on top of this interface to interact with it. And that's a different story. That is a different story indeed. And so I think what I have to do is I have to send raycast out from the mouse basically, and then just whatever the raycast hits, that's my hand is gonna be on top of in the world. Who is texting me? Okay. And so that should be pretty simple to do. I'm concerned if there's a lot of goobers, it might be hard to grab, but that's kind of the fun, right? That like it's not perfect. There's issues with it. Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. So first things first, raycast. I never remember how to do these. They are the worst thing. There's really needs to be just a function. I know in Unreal there's a function for raycast. You do like world.raycast start. I guess there also is like an options object, which is what I hate about the GNOME version. But what else are you gonna really do? Have like a billion parameters? Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Goodbye, music. That's also. I need to make the boombox. That'll be interesting. But at least then I can have like it'll force me to set up a playlist that I don't have to like remember to do. It'll just play it from the game, and the game can auto manage the volume, which would be so fucking nice. Okay. Camera. I'm just gonna search for camera, see what we get. Camera. That's not what I want. Whoa, why do I have two cameras here? I don't. Okay. Then camera is in here. All right, so we have the camera object. Nothing special about it, but I need to account for mouse movement on the screen. Oh god, and I just realized I have to test this with mouse movement while I'm testing it on the stream version, which I can't interact mouse movement with. Buenas noches! Hello, Valors! How are you doing today? Hope you're having a swell time. Welcome to episode 2 of Meta Monday. I mean, Tuesday. I'm adding a jail cell to the world right now. I just need the first link so I can poke goobers with my fingers, of course. Let's see. It's gonna be a tough one, but I can figure it out. I just need to first figure out mouse movement, which it shouldn't be that hard, but it is because of the choices I've made in life. Guess I'll start by printing the mouse out in process, which would normally just be get viewport, get mouse position. I know there's also the input up function I can override, but I just don't trust like that. Maybe that's a solution though. Maybe if I just do that, I will find the thing I need. Override function input. That is good. That is good. Hell yeah. Input event. I'm gonna trace. No, here's what I'll do. I'll do cast event input mouse motion, and then I'll cast it. Come on. Oh my god, the arrow keys are fucking me up today. If E does not equal null, Tracy. And so now we can update whenever we get mouse movement. Recompiling. Ooh, big update is, so as you don't know, because no one cares or listens to me, it's more like it's a really technical thing, so I think it doesn't goes by a lot of people, but I write my Godot games in the programming language called Hax, which I wrote my custom transpiler for it that converts Hax code to GDScript. Today I made a huge fucking massive performance increase to that transpiler. It used to be every time you compile, it recompiled every file, which wasn't even my fault. It was a fault of the Hax compiler not providing proper caching information about which files have actually been updated and which ones haven't, and manually doing it like wasn't worth the performance cost. But I found a hack that lets me determine which files I only need to update. So that means every time I recompile, I only need to recompile the files that I've changed, which makes the compiler so much more fucking fast. Like in my main game, Super Pixel Guy 3D, it has over 100 source files and it takes 5 seconds to compile, which, you know, when I say it out loud, it sounds like a hilariously small amount of seconds. Like, oh, only 5 seconds to compile? That's great. But like 5 seconds every time I change every little thing in like one tiny file, which adds up and it's really annoying. But now it takes less than a second. It takes like it goes boop and it's done because of the optimizations I made. So now we gonna have jail for the naughty goobers? Yes. Jail for the spammers. Maybe I should, okay, maybe instead of, jail should just be for normal people, and for the spammers, I should create like a fire pit or like a lava pool that I drop them and they explode. I think that'd be way more fun, actually. And then maybe somehow you could like push other people into the lava pit and then they have to respawn. Good times. Yeah, those 5 seconds add up fast over time. They do. It's really annoying, especially on, like, if I'm just by myself, it's fine, because I can use those 5 seconds to, like, watch, like, 5 seconds of a YouTube video, or, like, just focus on something else. But when I'm streaming, those 5 seconds are brutal. So I'll do, like, one change, I'll be like, all right, nice, time to compile, and I'll just be sitting here with my thumbs, like, okay, time to compile. And then I'll just be waiting forever. And with this, I can actually like reasonably write a Godot extension that will auto-compile my script and it won't be intrusive. I can just click back in and it will just run a quick little whoop and it'll update. It'll update everything. It'll be so fucking nice. Oh my god, it would be so good. Okay, that's gonna be hype. What is this theme from? Is this Skyward Sword with the bully guy who's like, hello, I'm Groot or whatever? I don't know. I really need to learn these songs. I'm gonna learn all 6 hours of the songs before I switch off this playlist to something else. Okay. No, focus. We're testing mouse movement. So let's see. This isn't gonna work. Wait, no, we're testing the input event mouse movement. So this might work if I'm passing input through the viewport, which I'm not sure I'm doing. So, I think it is from Skyward Sword. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the guy. It's like the fucking funny guy who's like, he starts as like a bully character, but then like, he's so fucking hilarious. He becomes comedic relief. Oh my god, look at this meta shit where the playtest of the game like merges my head into the other head. Okay. So right now I'm moving my mouse on top of the playtest and there is no change. Great. Great. Oh, I love that for me. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna go to the viewport. Am I passing the input? I'm setting handle input locally. If true, this viewport will mark incoming input events as handled by itself. If false, this is instead done by the first parent viewport that is set to the handle input locally. What? No, let me pass in the fucking input, please. Okay, a sub-viewport can already set this, wait, whoa. Well, I'm gonna set this property false for viewport contained inside of it. Set input as handled and is input handled. Okay, I know there is a thing where I need to pass input using a custom script, and it's really annoying. But I can't believe I'm working on more spout input stuff right now. Oh my god, I hate it. This isn't even relevant to the thing I'm working on. It's not going to be applicable. It's only applicable for when I'm doing Meta Mondays, which is once a week, so it's kind of important I figure this out now. And it's also important so I can actually use my mouse controls when I'm testing games that might require mouse controls in the future streaming endeavors. So it is important. My god, does this shit lag when I switch over. Maybe I should make a test mode where I disable the spout streams, because there's really no reason for me to have them all on. There really isn't for these testing purposes. So maybe I should be implementing that also. Yeah, I probably should. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Dun, dun. And also the input didn't work, so hooray. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me also pop out chat while I'm here. All right, chat, you're getting popped out right there. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna move that. There we go. All right, amazing. Okay, and now, so all these things that are using that, the spout streams, which are the screen, they're the streams that are shared to this program so that you can screen share my screens that are streamed from OBS. You know what I'm saying? I need to disable those while I'm working on stuff, so let me find a way to do that. I think I just make so I don't have initial... Because if I just disable this, will that just work? Or is that going to be hell? Like if I just remove this texture right here, it'll still automatically work when I go back in, right? Okay, I'm testing without sharing, so don't freak out, Valorous. It's all gay. It's all good. That's all I said. I meant to say it's all okay, or it's all good, and I was gonna say it's all okay at the same time, and it just came out as all gay, so it's all okay, Valorous. It'll be okay, I promise. Boop. And so this also helped me test if the input event is working correctly. It's not actually. Where did I put the input event? I put it on an arbitrary node. Okay, but this also didn't even work. It's still a white screen for some reason. So what dictates the screens, these spout textures? So if I go here, it's just directly assigning the spout texture. It's not even assigning the texture albedo right here. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man to the deaf kid. Okay. That means I have to update the materials as well. Okay. Why do I gotta do that? I don't want to do that. It should be okay. It's not okay. I lied. I'm suffering. Okay. All right. I can do this, actually. It's not going to be too bad. Because I'm already assigning those textures there, so I can just do the same thing for the materials, which I might already be doing. No. I'm not doing that, but I can do it right here. I should probably do it for the TV material as well. Ugh, okay. Alright. Okay, let's stop being lazy and just find a way to disable them. Okay, playtest material, and that's going to be a shader material, and then main material, and this needs to be left and right and top and bottom materials. Boop, boop. And then those, on the other hand, are actually not shader materials, I don't think, because this was a standard, right? That's standard. Is this standard? That is standard. Okay, what about the camera one? This is standard. Okay, so is main the only one that isn't standard? Why? Why did I do it? Oh, it's that way I can fade it out. Okay, that makes sense, actually, because when we go to Ace Sprite mode, or whatever the top window is, that one needs to be not... That needs to fade out the main window. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, cool. Playtest main, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's perfect. So these rest of these are just going to be standard material 3D. Whoop. Boom, boom, bop, bizzity wop. And then we'll have another export next to the bot. Is bot in here? It should be a Boolean, right? No, bot is in bot, which means this also needs to have its own separate checkbox at the top that says, export var disable spout streams equals false. But if this is true, we'll do if disable. Well, we'll start with them off. Then if not disabled, we'll assign them. So let me go ahead and grab these and then put them over here. And then for the first one, it's a little different because this is going to be the property of the shader. So playtest set shader parameter this minus shader parameter part. Playtest material. No. It's playtest texture. And then we'll do the same for the other ones. Except they'll be way more annoying. Why are they going to be so annoying? No. Wait, no. I did this wrong. This should be main material. And then playtest material is going to be the normal one. So set albedo texture? Oh, come on. It knows this is a standard material, right? Do I just do set texture? I'm getting completion. Come on, show me what I need. No, it says playtest is a shader material. What? Oh, I completely messed this up. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Okay, that makes so much more sense. All right, cool. So now this should have set albedo, set text. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna Google it because standard material 3D. Here we go. Oh, there's no properties. That's sick. Let's see. There's albedo texture. There it is. Albedo texture is going to be equal to playtest texture. And then we just copy these for the other ones. So left, right, top, bottom. Left, right, top, bottom. And then left, right, top, bottom. There we go. Let's put top here, right. Put right here, and then left. Left goes there. Okay, perfect. So now it'll only assign those at the start when we need them. But we also got to do this for TV. It wants me to assign those materials as well. So let me go ahead and do that. So let's first copy this one and put it in where. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh, I didn't even recompile. Okay, now's the moment of truth. When I recompile, it's fast. It's fast, but does it actually update things in here? No. Did it not? Or is it slow? Texture, it didn't. Oh, I don't think my optimization worked. Oh no, really? Am I being exposed live in 3D? Come on, work, damn you. No files updated. Wow, it really didn't work. Huh. Okay. That's frustrating. I really thought I tested this thoroughly, but I guess not. I guess not. What? Come on. Work. Does kick work? Oh my God, Valor's kick fucking works. Okay, thank God. Bro, okay. It wasn't working yesterday, and it definitely should have worked, and I don't know why, but I'm so fucking thank God it works today. I did a couple extra checks for safety to make sure nothing can crash no matter what, and I think I finally added enough things that it just doesn't break, even though I still don't really understand why it broke in the first place. So that's a little annoying. I don't really know the full reason why things happened the way they did, but I suppose this is a fine outcome for now. This is indeed a fine outcome for now. Okay, let's see if I trace this does anything. Building class cliss. don't use up all your kicks too fast. There's still stuff to be kicked that nothing's kickable yet, but it soon will be. It soon will be. It soon shall be, if you know what I'm saying. It soon should be. Okay, that took forever now. If I recompile, no files are gonna update. Then if I update this file, it'll update, right? No, of course it won't. Why would it? That would make things too easy. And we don't want that. We don't want things to be easy, do we? No, we don't, Valorous. Of course we don't. Like, what the hell? Why is this not working now? Is it because of the null safety stuff I added? Does this not run now for some reason? I want to kick some random dude into oblivion! Well, good luck. It's gonna be a long while before you're able to do that. Okay. Isn't cached run. You can't even see what I'm doing right now. I don't even care. Ran global meta. God damn, this song is loud. This always happens. I get like these weird loud songs and the songs get quieter over time because I never pull them back up. See, it just went down. So I'm gonna bring it up to 50. And now it's gonna be too loud again. Oh my god, it gets louder every time. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna run that, and then let's see if this function ever runs. Add build cache. Okay, and then let's run it. Hooray. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please. Okay, that ran, and then isn't cached to run. Ran global meta. Okay, then I need to update this file, obviously, and that'll give me something. No, it doesn't actually. It didn't give me anything. Sick. Fucking hype as hell. Okay. What does this mean though? Oh, I'm not recompiling the right thing. I'm not recompiling the right project. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Okay. Oh. I was compiling the wrong project. It's all good. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay. And then, oh my god, that's the whole reason if I recompile this, it's going to run the right thing, isn't it? It took a long while, but that's fine. Why did it, okay, do I need to restart this to make it not take a long while? No, I didn't even run the right, I didn't even run the right thing. It needs to be connect that. Okay, and then I do it a second time after I modify this file, and that will make it so it runs instantly. Or kind of. I guess. I mean, a lot of stuff changed, but it's fine. You had to print things. Wow. Okay, that is. I can't believe I just spent like 10 minutes on that when it was just I was recompiling the wrong fucking project. Oh, the muscle memory kills me. It really does. Okay, recompile again. I just jumped to conclusions that something I did was wrong when it wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. If I do this, let me test. If I export a int equals 123, and I recompile and it 178. What's happening at 178? Oh, I forgot a bar. Okay. I just got an idea for a goober action. Sitting for when we are lurking or AFK. Yes, Valorous, I'm so fucking ahead of you. I already have a sitting animation. Here, let me open Blender real fast. I'm gonna use a sitting animation for like when someone joins the stream, they're gonna be sitting down on like a floating platform, and it's going to come down and like have them be rotating while they're sitting, and they'll be like joining the chat, and then like if someone follows or like subs or whatever, it'll like put them back on the platform while they're sitting, and they'll just be like the king or the leader or the lord of the goobers. Where's my goober? Dude, have I not touched goober recently? God damn, it was character A, my bad. So here's the kick animation. Woo! But okay, here are all the animations. That's walk, turn a little, turn the other way, turn 90 degrees that way, turn 90 degrees that way, and turn around, fall down, and then this should be sit, right? There we go. You sit and get back up. So it's these right here. Oh yeah, the get back up kind of suck. They both kind of suck, to be honest, but I can improve them later. Oh yeah, there we go. So yes, now sitting is a thing. It's going to happen. Do not worry. I already knew, Valorous. I already knew. Okay, and then if we go back here, it's gonna scanning. Yeah, please keep scanning. Okay, see my new materials. Okay, what else? I should see my A field. God, this is taking a while. Yeah, import the scene. Okay. Why is it taking so long? God damn. Having parse errors? No, don't do that. There's my A. And what about the reactions? I still haven't done that. There are still no reactions to the kicks. Tragically. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't. I know what you mean though. There's definitely gonna be like a hit, like effect when they're like, and they're like hit and knocked back, and it's gonna be great. But I have yet to do that. Why am I getting errors? Identify hacks log not being declared in the current scope. Okay, that's interesting. You wanna know why this is happening? Because of a huge fucking bug I just realized, which is the way the system works is it deletes old files, which means it's deleting all of the other older files that it's, oh god, it's, okay. That's a problem for future me. So I'm gonna turn off the connect, I'll turn off the compile server. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and that will hopefully fix this. Please fix this. Please. Let's just try compiling and hoping for the best. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and move all these materials over. It's going to be such a hassle. So I copy that. I'm gonna paste it in main, paste. Let's go to camera, grab this material, copy it, remove the albedo, and then we're gonna go back to this one, paste, and it should be white, perfect. So right. We're gonna remove albedo, copy, this one, right, we're gonna paste, left. Where's left? Oh, left is like hidden somewhere, isn't it? Where the hell is left? Oh, I don't think there is a left yet. Oh yeah, there isn't. There's even a left screen right here. Okay. Top material. Yes, let's go ahead and remove the albedo. Copy and then put it in streamer manager, paste, and then finally bottom. Remove this screen right here, or delete this, copy this, and then we go to stream state manager and paste that. Okay, perfect. Now these are all gonna start white, but if I turn on, stop kicking! If we keep this off, number one, it should work. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that real fast with my spoutified version of my stream so everyone can enjoy. Ooh, I got an error, my favorite. Whoa. Well, what's going on in this song? That's a little wacky. Invalid assignment property key to nil. Okay, so saying left materials. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. If I put a question mark here, does this magically fix it? Let's see. Invalid operation. Okay, I guess it doesn't fix that. I guess that makes sense, but nah, I won't. It won't. Take that air. Not so nitrogated. Not so nitrogenated now. It'd be like this. Actually, I hate to tell you this, Valorous. I hate to report to you, it is just as nitrogenated, if not more. Through sheer spite of your kick, you have extra nitrogenated the air. I swear. There should be something if you miss a kick. Like maybe if you miss a kick, it'll say like miss, and it'll like pop up on your head. And then like there'll be like little damage numbers that pop up if you do hit something right. Oh, that'd be so fun. Oh my god, I just saw my mic peak like crazy when I just smacked my lips. Okay. Oh my god, music. Okay, you need to calm down a little. I'm not crazy. The music gets louder over time. I keep turning down the volume and it keeps getting louder. All right. Let's do a little recompiling, as they say in the industry. Now say extra nitrogen. Now say extra nitrogen. I think of it as it's nitrogen. Extra nitrogenated, without biting your tongue. Extra nitrogenated. Extra nitrogenated. Extra nitrogenated. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we're back. And this is working, right? If I create a guy, yeah, it's gonna kick. Oh man, I really need shader compiling at the start though. It's really annoying. It has to recompile like right then and there. Okay. So that works. That works just fine. So he's now focus. What are we focusing on next? Now we have to go back to main and test it with it disabled and see if it does it any faster. So run this. Now the question is, will it even matter? Because the textures are assigned. So does that just mean they're going to run their stuff, talk their shit, and do what they want regardless of what I want? Or does it mean they don't actually process the spouts until they're displayed? Which would be optimal. Oh, that was kind of fast. It's still lagging a bit. I saw myself stutter there. But besides that, it's looking pretty good. Okay, as long as mainstream isn't affected by this. I don't think it is. No, it wouldn't be, because you can actually see things in the mainstream. Extra nitrogenated. I got pretty good at saying nitrogenated. Extra nitrogenated, extra nitrogenated, extra nitrogenated. God, I'm feeling extra nitrogenated. Errors, yeah, this is fine. Okay, now that we've actually gotten past that, now back to the other hell, which is, input. Hooray! Oh, that's like, where the hell is all my fucking code? It's over here. So I created an input thing like this. But that's not right. That's not what I want. I need this to be on a node of some sort and pass that information to this node right here. So I guess I work off the viewport maybe, or main of some main, or do I create like a giant square that goes over the whole screen? I don't know. I guess I just make a whole square that goes over the whole screen, I guess. I mean, why else? Why? What? Who wouldn't do that, right? I certainly would do it because I am cool. And if you wouldn't do that, it just means you're not cool. Okay, so do I put in a new folder? Do I guess I do. Okay, so let me think. Let me stink. Let me think. I guess I'll just create a new thing on top level. I'll call it mouse input manager hx class mouse input manager extends what? I guess a control. And then, or should it be, no, it'll just be a control. I think that's fine. And then the rest of this is all good. Let's recompile that. Shouldn't take too long. This project isn't too big, thankfully. And then we can go back here to main. Now the question is, how do I apply this differently depending on where I am? Mouse input manager. There we go. We're going to stretch this out to the whole screen. And then it should have mouse already set up. Yeah, mouse is stop. Okay, perfect. And now we run this. But in Spoutify, we actually have to go and put this on top. What is... oh, these are for this. Could it be that the mouse is not working because these are blocking it somehow? Because ColorRect might be blocking it, maybe? What if we ignore that? Would that fix it in my main game? Is that the issue? Is that I'm not blocking? Oh my god. That's probably it. That's probably... I just figured out a massive bug with my main game right now. Oh, okay. That's... I cannot believe I just figured that out. Wow. All right. Okay. That is something. That is certainly something. Okay. And I could maybe assign it from the main, and then I see. Okay. Or I could just, make the children editable and assign it there. That sounds like a better move. All right. No. Yeah. Let's make it assignable in Stream State Manager, just to get that over with. Mouse input manager. Mouse input is now accessible to Stream State Manager. It is now accessible from that class. I must go expose the children to this higher scene of existence. And now that I have done just that, things should hopefully work I hope. Bum, bum. But did that work? Is this in the right place? Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, and then if I do things, it'll print. I hope. Please don't open that every time I click onto the scene. Okay, this should open fast as shit now. I'm gonna watch my camera, make sure I don't lag. Because I'm not going to lag. I'm trying to think, I sit like this, but I also sometimes sit like this. So I guess that my camera's in a good centered spot. All right. Boom, ba-num, 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 ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, I'm getting events printed. Okay. And if I move off the screen, it stops printing those events. So it only moves when I move my mouse on the screen in the place. So I also need to handle mouse leave and stuff, which is a whole different thing I got to deal with. But yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. God damn it, phone. I just like slapped the shit out of my phone. All right, boom, 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 brum, 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 brum. What are we gonna use this information? Maybe we just expose it all publicly. So public var mouse position is going to be a vector2. Public var mouse over is going to be a bool. Now the question is, if I do my mouse over top of it, but it's not like focused on it, does that count? We have to experiment. We have to see if that works or not. So, for this, we'll do mouse position equals e dot position. I guess so. Or is it, we just do global position, I guess. Okay. Wow, you're really on the line of being too loud music. Oh, I'm looking at you. I'm watching you. If you get even a tiny bit yellow, it's on. It kind of is a tiny bit yellow, but oh well. Okay. What? Shrill Duck! Do you know what would be cool to add an air conditioner for the characters on them when it gets hot? The H missing fucked me up so much on that word. Yeah. I can add an air conditioner, or I can add like a little fan that like blows them a little. That's what I want. I want interactable objects, right? That you can kick, and it'll. Hey, it's Shrill Duck. I'm so sorry, but can I ask you for a favor? Can you run the kick redeem on with the points, the aura? Because I need to make sure that still works for you too. I know it works for Valorous. It never works for Photogenic for some reason, but maybe that's just a coincidence. Yeah. I want it so you can just kick randomly with your guy at any time. And then when you do, it'll interact with things. Oh, it works. See, perfect. Okay, cool. You kicked. It was kind of hard to see because my antennas are over it, but it worked. Why is this not working though? Vector 2 should be good. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I just had to save and it fucking fixed itself. All right, cool. Yeah, I had like a little fan and you kick it and it like starts blowing, and I guess that could be, maybe we'll make it so the guys get blown to the side, maybe. I could probably find a way to make it interactable and fun. Okay, now we have that. We also need to add function. Okay, we need to, what's the meta retain name, maybe? Ugh, the fact I don't remember what the name of this meta I need is kind of speaks volumes. Notification. What isn't control notification? Okay, no. Control underscore notific. No, okay, it's just gonna be an int. It's just gonna be an int, guys. We don't care. If what equals enter. Is there an enter thing here? Mouse enter. Oh my god, what is it called? Okay, by the way, I need to it's not retain name, is it? Is it retain name? I have to see if I'm using this function anywhere else. I'm not. Of course I'm not. It can't be that easy. It's never that easy. So for now, I'm just gonna call it native name notification. The reason I have to do this is because for the transpiler, any name that's is the same as a reserved object function name, which includes notification, gets switched so it doesn't conflict with that, which is an interesting choice because sometimes you want instances where you want the same name as the object name, but if you want to ensure 100% compatibility with the source code that and make sure that everything can be transpilable, you have to account for that, which is maybe we can find a way to make so there's like excluded things. Like notification isn't even like an overridden function. It's just a normal function. I'm getting off track though. Control Godot. Let's see here. Notification. Enumerations. Oh, here it is. Notification theme changed. So where's notification something entered or left? Here it is. Notification mouse exit. Okay. Mouse. What? Why don't I have that? What? Have I never had access to this? Mouse enter? What the hell? I'm pretty sure I have a way to do mouse enter. Control. No, here they. What the fuck? Now they're here. Okay. If it's mouse enter, then we do something. And if it's mouse exit, we do something else. Okay. All right. Okay. Exit. And then we'll just set it to mouse over equals true if it's enter. Mouse over equals false if not. And then to test this information, we'll go to Stream State Manager, go to Process, and do trace mouse input, mouse position. Oh, I guess we'll mouse over first. Then mouse input, mouse position. Okay. Recompile. Recompiling. And then, okay, done. Oh, that's way faster than my normal project. And then if we run this, it should hopefully print out the information I am looking for, which is reactive mouse shenanigans. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, look, I'm lagging, even though I turned off oh, because of my fucking TV screen. Look at me. Okay, look at behind me. Hello? Okay. Okay, mouse stuff. It's true, and now it's false. Now, if I go to this window on top of it and touch this window, it doesn't turn true until I go back in here. And if I leave it, it goes back to false. Okay, perfect. Actually fucking perfect. Let's triple check by making it full screen. I can't. It doesn't accept the input for some reason. That's annoying. It should take the input no matter what with the way I programmed it. That's frustrating. Okay, that's fine. If we make it like this is going to be the same effect anyway. And then I put windows over top of it. Here we go. Put this one on top and then... Wow, it really is perfect. Okay, wow, I'm so happy with that. Okay, get out of here. Close window. Be gone, window. Alright. Why does this look so bad? Oh, because we're in 2D mode. Okay, here we go. What else? What else are we up to? What other kinds of shenanigans are we going to get into? We now need to make it so my cursor hand, which you see right here, it becomes like overridden and goes in the grabby grab mode when my mouse is over top of that screen. So, for that... I need to start doing raycast like I was talking about at the start. Okay. Raycast maxing. Let's do if mouse is over. And then we'll probably cache the position so I don't have to recheck, even though that's... I'm gonna be moving my mouse all the time, so does it really matter? It does a little. Okay, let's do... bar cached, mouse position, mouse pose on what am I gonna call this? Mouse position on stream interface screen vector 2? That is an ugly name. So if mouse over and if this does not equal mouse input mouse position, then we're going to go ahead and assign that. And then we'll do something, which is going to be the raycast I was just talking about. For that, I'm going to need access to a Node 3D. Do I have any Node 3Ds in my exports? I have to have one at least. I have the camera. The camera's probably perfect, actually. Let me go ahead and do if mouse over and camera does not equal null. Then... Okay, so camera dot... It's like get world 3D, right? Dot direct space state. So that gives me the state. Okay. Final state equals this. And then we do something with state, like state cast ray or something. Intersect ray. Yeah, here we go. Okay, and then we have the parameters. Okay, this is perfect. Physics ray. Oh my god, actually, this is the first time I've done Raycast without looking it up. Because it's so convoluted. Physics ray query parameters 3D. Params equals new. Physics ray parameters 3D. Oh, almost made a mistake there. Params dot what? There's a lot of things, but basically we don't want to collide with area, so we'll set that to false. That might already be default. Collision mask, I don't care about that yet. Exclude, don't care about that yet, maybe. From is going to be from the camera global position. And then params 2 is a bit more complicated. How do I know what 2 is? And actually, camera global position isn't even correct. No, it should be. But then I need to D position some camera. It's like D something. Project. Or is it unproject? Oh, there is unproject position. Returns a 2D coordinate on the viewport rectangle that maps to the given 3D point in world space. Oh wait, I want the opposite of this. How do I get the 2D position that correlates to a 3D point in space? Somehow? Okay, I don't know why. There's an easier way to do this. Google, Godot, how to raycast from mouse in 3D. I feel like I should know this by heart by now, but I guess not. I actually don't use this mechanic a lot, so maybe I don't. 2 point is calculated by adding the ray direction vectors from the from point, not the ray origin again. So you choose camera project ray normal when calculating 2 points. Okay. So where does the mouse position come into? They have from mouse ray origin. Okay. So instead of this, it should be camera project ray origin? And I give it the mouse position? Okay, so I give it this? I'll give it this one. But then what the hell is this other one? Whoa. Project ray normal when calculating 2 point. The ray direction vector from the from point. Oh, so we use the from point to get that. Okay, so we do this plus the normal. Okay. Project ray, but how oh my god, that's so weird. Put in the mouse, and then how we just do it by like, I guess like 100 units, and then we'll put the params in and see what happens. Here's what I hate about Godot is explain to me why the actual fuck intersect ray returns a dictionary still. This is insanity. The fact that this shit returns an my god, I am glowing right now. The fact this shit returns a dictionary that's untyped and you have to memorize its fields is so fucking annoying. It doesn't even make any sense. A dictionary doesn't save any more time or space or anything. Resources are all ref counted, so you don't have to manage them at all. It's such a bizarre choice. Surely there's been discussions on why they would do this, but there isn't. No one seems to care except me, the guy who has to worry about it. Result equals this. Okay, and then is it that it can be nullable? Is that what it is? If result does not equal null, but I feel like dictionaries can't be nullable, so what is it then? But it says it returns a dictionary, so surely it must be a dictionary. Okay, no, isn't it usually an empty? That's what it is. It's an empty dictionary if it fails. So if is empty. So if it's not empty, we're going to do something with it. Damn, I'm not getting anything done but this. This is hard. This is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay. Boom. Didn't we listen to this song earlier? Wait, what the fuck? No. Wait, this is the Wind Waker one. But wait, what was the one I listened to before? It is different. This is definitely Skyward, and this is like the same vibe but for Wind Waker. Yeah, this is the Pirates theme. Okay, I know this. I keep saying that, and I never really know it, though. Alright. Intersect ray, if it's not empty. What are the parameters? I don't fucking know because it's a dictionary and I don't have typed information. Intersect ray. Ray casting. Where is it? Where is it? And it's like, there's no way the fucking dynamically sizable dictionary is more optimal than just a set resource that it can return. So why did it do it? You even pass a resource right here with the query parameters. So why is it a dictionary? Why is it? Someone explain to me why it's a dictionary. Okay, and then intersect point. Is that what I'm using? I'm using intersect ray. Give me that. Okay, there we go. So we have collider, collide ID, normal, position, and all these other things. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm just gonna print for now. Result, get, position, and I'll also print the thing it's touching. So get collider. Okay, and that's gonna be fun because I use that to tell what guy I'm touching right now. And that should be flawless. Let's go ahead and recompile for 1.5 seconds, which is the approximate time it takes to recompile. That took 2 seconds. Unacceptable. Recompile. Recompile. Recompiling. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Back in it again. God, look. Oh, the TV head thing is still happening. Okay, whatever. Fine. Stop and think for a second. We're testing the results. So, the movement's still updated. There's too many fucking prints. What? Oh, that makes sense actually. I was like, why is my text editor white? So then. It's not the actual stream. This is the test of the stream. The real stream behind it is the actual one. Oh my god, it's so confusing right now. Okay, back to this though. Okay, clear that. This is true, but now it's, oh, I didn't so it doesn't even matter because I didn't recompile. Okay. All right, and there's also no colliders there, so that's why nothing was printing there. Okay. Maybe this is a Pokemon song? It does have like kind of black-white vibes, you know what I mean? Yeah, this feels like it's like a, no, that could be wrong. It could be any RPG, to be honest. As far as I know, it's fucking Earthbound, but I've never played Earthbound, so I get a pass. Okay. All right, I'm getting front collision box. If I add a guy, will it register the guy if I hover over him? Front collision box still. What? Oh! Because there's a whole fucking collision box that's invisible that stopped the guys from walking off the edge. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I need to make it so those are on a different plane of existence. Let me go ahead and do that. Collision box holder for the front and back ones. Okay, those need to be on a different plane of existence. Collision. I gotta set the layer to invisible. Invisible, not cursor touchable. I should just do not cursor touchable. Okay, like that. But just because it's not cursor touchable doesn't mean that you can't touch it as a goober. Let's go ahead to the goober class and make it so you still can collide with the not cursor touchables. Okay. And then that should work. Oh, let's go ahead and try that again. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 okie doke. Oh my god, I really need to turn off that fucking TV head screen share. It's fucking everything up. Okay. I'm still getting front collision box. Of course I am, because I didn't actually modify the code to remove that one instance of... Oh my god, okay. Params.mask. Collision mask, you're just gonna be set to 1 for now. Alright, let's go again. Alright. That's way too loud. That is a bit too loud. I'm still getting front collision box. Of course I am. Of course I am. Front collision box. I told you you're not a part of this. Wait, what did I update? Wait, what? Did I not update it for the front one, only the back one? Ah! Okay. 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 That makes sense. Now I have to go back and restart. And now it's gonna take forever because of the fucking the camera face cam spout stream share. Whose idea was Meta Monday? Whose idea was this? I'm still look at my frozen face on the playtest. Oh, okay. Yes? Yes, you're gonna load? You're gonna load for me? Okay, cool. Oh, finally. I'm now touching some static bodies. Alright, perfect. Now if I add a guy, it should let me touch the goober. Goober, you're getting touched? Oh, it is. It's working perfectly. I'm seeing character body A. Okay, that's amazing. That is fucking amazing. So I need to use this information to update that cursor hand thingy-majig. So where is that being done? That is... Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's probably one of these, right? Cursor, here, cursor. Cursor is node 3D. So where is this being updated? It's being updated in update cursor, which is hopefully not being updated every frame. It's being updated every frame. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of fucking course it is. It'd be like this. It'd be like this. All right. Okay, so update cursor. This no wait. If I have focus screen null, that doesn't do anything. Or if the focused window ID does not equal the current focused window. Okay, that's what I needed. Oh god, that's a little loud. Do you remember the first time you ever saw the Majora's Mask opening? That shit is insanity. They don't make them like they used to. They really don't. Tears of the Kingdom was so clean and corporate and just... Sorry, I don't mean to... I'm alone now, so I'm talking my Tears of the Kingdom slander. I mean, I don't know. It's just... This wasn't that magical anymore. You don't have to have not magical ones unless you're releasing them like every year. I don't know. But this song, it's such a long wait for Tears of the Kingdom. That's for it to be like, so this should not update the cursor if I'm not hovering over it. So since this should never be the case when I'm hovering over the main game, I shouldn't have to worry about that, I think. But to be safe, let me go ahead and make that an else case for this statement right here. That way, these two things should never conflict. Ever. I hope. And I pray. I really hope. Set mouse ratio. What the fuck did I mean by this? Tuber set. Oh, because. Okay. And then global shader parameter set screen mouse. Okay, this needs to be not this when I'm moving it over here. So going back to update cursor. If it's in this area and I'm touching things, this should. If it's even a mouse over, honestly, I should just have this set to be not this. This needs to be new vector to -999 -9. That works. State params, all these things, intersect array, and now I have to use all this information. Do I have a normal? Do I get? I do have a normal. I am normal. Hooray. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba-bum ba-bum. Ba-bum ba-bum. Ba-bum ba-bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to first... No, do I even care about what kind of object it is? My hand just slide along whatever I'm touching, right? So I'm not going to worry about that. Final normal equals result. Get normal, which should be a vector 3D. Will it just let me type that here? Because it should do the same for position. And then object can be whatever. I guess it does. Okay, that's cool. Pink. So next I'm going to move the cursor to the position, which I already know how to do in this. I just need to find a way learn how to rotate based on that normal value. That's going to be a casserole up my asshole, because I don't fucking... So I have cursor target? Oh, cursor target should also be invisible, because that's like the circle. Okay. Let's see, go back up here. If this is the case... Hello, Lady Dinosaur! Is your cursor supposed to be a master hand? Because that's all I can see it as. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what it's inspired by. It's like a gloved hand that pokes things. Yeah, it really is kind of master handy, huh? With it being like all just... I want it not decapitated. Decapitated is a head. You wouldn't call it a single hand a decapitated hand. You'd call it like a something hand. But hello, yes, welcome for joining in. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today is Meta Tuesday, or usually it's Meta Monday, the day where I develop the stream interface I use, which isn't as interesting as my normal game dev streams, but I hope you can still have a good time for a little bit, if you so choose. Right here I'm programming it so that the cursor can... Right now the cursor just is hard-coded to whatever window I'm focused on. So right now it's the code editor, so it's just pointed straight at the code editor. But what I want to do is have it so this cursor is interactable with... You can interact with anything in the 3D world. Specifically if I go to this mode right here. So yeah, I want to be able to like put my hand on the goober, which is what the little representation of the chat is. They're little goobers, and I want to grab y'all and throw you into jail, as per requested by Photogenic, who is a regular in my streams. And so, yes, so right now I'm doing the calculations, so I have the raycast already to detect where the mouse is touching. Cursor target, which is like the circle underneath the hand, I'm gonna set that to invisible when it's not doing that, which means I have to go back over here and set this to visible when it is doing stuff. Right here. I guess I'll do it like right here. Cursor visible equals true. Update cursor. That's false. Cursor target, don't care about this, don't care about this. Now I just assign the global position to the position right here. And then that should do something. Should I also go ahead and try and make rotation work right now without testing? Of course I should. So let's go ahead and do cursor global rotation on the normal. That can't be right. How do you transfer a normal to a rotation that's looking at it? Because it would be the opposite. Because a normal would be pointing away. So if I want to look at it, I need to be pointing the opposite direction of the normal. Okay, so... Would that be... I don't know. So I guess I do cursor look at position minus normal, I guess? That might not... I've been having issues with look at too. Look at is weirdly inconsistent because it throws errors if you use just wrong input. If you use like an input that's parallel with up, it throws an error. If you use a zero vector, it throws an error. So it's just an error fest, and there's no way to catch those errors. So it's a little frustrating, but hopefully, since I'm subtracting a normal, which should always be some value that is normalized, it should be okay. I would hope. I hope. I need to check those things basically. I just need to go ahead and yeah, test it and see if it works. So this is kind of meta. Now you're looking at the play test of... Oh my god, look at it! Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Now the cursor can actually, like, touch, like, the physical... Or, not physical, but, you know, like, the virtual 3D space. And so, oh, that's amazing. Okay, there we go. And you can like go up the ramp and oh, that's exactly, okay, wow. My calculations were correct. First try. Oh wait, I say first try. I look down at the debugger. There's like 100 errors. Okay, debugger, what's going on with you? Oh, here's what I'm talking about. The target and up vectors are collinear. This is not advised. Well, I thank you, I guess, but what am I supposed to do about that? Okay, let me at least normalize this. Normalized? So that doesn't fix a collinear issue. So for collinear, that just means they're in the same direction. First try, but it should be okay. I mean, it's pretty good for a first try. Rotations are weird in 3D. I'm not a big fan, but I was actually able to like logic through what needs to be done to make it look at the position it needs to, quote unquote, looks at. Now I don't want it to point. I need like a kind of like grabby, like a feely sort of animation, I guess. Like I want it to be a little weird. I want it to be a little fun. Like, stop touching me. You know, like I want to be able to like just pat the goobers. So collinear. Okay, I mean, I guess my only choice is just test if it's looking straight up, and then if it is, just hard code that rotation, which I'm pretty sure is what I did for the other look at down here, or maybe I didn't. Cursor. Oh, I called a function called safe look at. Oh, and here, if it's approximately equal to up, it just hard code. I already did this. But past me already fucking did this. Okay. Look at. Grabby, like in the black and white games? Is that what happened in black and white? I don't remember this at all. I remember you can grab the Pokemon in X and Y with the cursor. Is that what you're thinking of, X and Y? Because I remember that was kind of big on social media, where like you just pat them and they'd get all sparkly and happy, and then you like feed them things. And there's been some sort of like, there's been like a version of that in like every Pokemon game since. Like I remember there was a camp in a Sword and Shield. As fucking garbage as that game was, the camp was hype and definitely got that game a lot of cred. But yeah. Don't kick, Valorous, it's not ready, you're wasting your points. Don't ever kick. Sit quietly and aura farm, you goober, so that when I actually have things you can do with your guys, you'll have points to use them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Do I even need to normalize when I do safe look at? I think this normalizes automatically. Target is equal approximately. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, interesting. This actually isn't even the same equivalent as look at. This gives you a target to look at. No, but that's correct. I do take a target. Why am I... Okay, let's make... target doesn't even need to be normalized. What am I saying? It's perfectly okay if this isn't normalized. I'm thinking of something else. My points, my decisions, I want to kick. Fine then. You win this time, Valorous. But... just you wait. One day I'll make a thing that's 100 points, and you'll regret those 10 kicks you did in the past. Your dark past. What is this? Oh, I need to pass the node first, so it's actually cursor. This. Okay. This should work with no errors now. But I know for a fact it's going to work, so I'm not even going to test it. Which is a really stupid thing to say, but I mean, I know it's going to work, so we're not going to worry about it. I can do that 25 times! 25 100 uses? Oh, you have 2,500 points. Okay, wow, nice. All right, Valorous, go off, bragging about your aura. Okay, all right. My lord, my siege. Hold on, I need to, like, calculate thoughts in my brain real fast. What is there left to do? This works. And so all that I need to do now is interact with things by clicking. So what else do I really need to do? I just need to have an on-click action, which I could do with a connect, I can do it with a signal, I can do it with a callback, I can do it with just checking on every frame if you're clicking or not. There are a lot of things I could do with that. I'm an aura farmer. We have testers. They're caked users. What does that mean? Oh, called users. It'd be like this. Oh my god. I thought you meant like the chat goober characters were just caked up, just had fat asses. we have testers. They're caked up and on screen right now. Look at our booties. My god. Okay. Maybe that should be like a redeem. You just get a fucking ass on your guy. That might not be TOS. So maybe not. Ugh. Okay. Alright, this works. Let me add mouse support to do something. For mice, I just see my friend says that I have a good cake. I wonder what she means. ... Well, Valorous, it clearly means that you are an excellent baker, and if you have the time and we ever see each other IRL, you should bake me a delicious cake, and I'm sure it would be scrumptious. I would really enjoy that, and not just because I want free fucking cake. But you may quote me, Valorous, as I want your cake, and don't ever fucking forget it, okay? Cool. I prefer... Oh no, the fucking spammer, no! Okay, but this is perfect, because the whole point of adding like a jail cell is to fucking put these goddamn spammers in. So, I mean, this is great. Even if I ban them, like Twitch. You can, like, look at their shit in their, like what? Look at their B. That is not a normal B character. How are they getting away with this? Okay, you're getting banned. Banned. There we go. Okay. It feels like they always use that same B too. Okay, clicking. That's gonna be a different type of event. So that's right here. Input. We need to okay, we'll do else. Finally. Whoa, that song came in strong. Cast event. Input event mouse motion button. Okay. Funny thing is that I'm not that good of a baker. Oh, I see. That's okay. I'll teach you, Valorous. And besides, art is in the eye of the beholder. As long as your cake has mint flavor, is green, and shaped like Shrek, I will enjoy it no matter what. I really would. Shrill. The question is, what happened when you get a rate of 50 and they all spam in chat? What will happen? Shrill, that is my greatest fear. That my first ever raid is gonna get fucked up because like a ton of people are gonna come in and it ruins my whole stream setup because it like can't keep up with all the messages. But it'll like crash it, right? And I don't want that to happen. Thankfully, I don't think 50 viewers equates to 50 live talkers. It'll equate to like 10 or 15, which I kind of had at one point very early on, but no, I had like 6. I don't know. I feel like 10 might be the limit. So yeah, that is a fantastic question. We'll just have to wait and find out. One day I'll be a big streamer and then I'll worry about it then. But until then, it's not my problem. It might even be hilarious. So, you know, I guess if you're ever streaming with 1 million people, you know, raid me, please, because then you can fuck up my shit. It's a little funny. Let's talk. Okay, Valorous. Like. Oh, with one at a time. Like, oh my god. Okay. No, Valorous, I can handle that. That's not the stress test I'm worried about. You can spam messages. I've already stress tested that with one goober. It's about having like 100 goobers that all have physics calculations interacting with each other. That might be the issue. The messages are perfect. I know how to handle my UI, even if it is in 3 dimensions. Okay, input event mouse button. If E does not equal null for this. Okay, we do E dot. We need to check the button index. So button index is, I'm assuming left is 0. So if E button index is 0. Oh god, I also need to account for like scroll wheel and right click for other actions. Because I won't be able to grab and release. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh well, and A lead. You lead. Okay, public I also need to do up and down too. So that would be public var left down bool equals false. And this is going to be equal to false as well by default. It's having a crap load of goobers there that will be no room for all of them. A lot of them will have to fall off the side. That's the funny part though. The sides technically have, they have like collision, right? So, I mean, hypothetically, if you had too many goobers, they just start stacking on top of each other. They might escape, which is an issue because right here on the side, these shelves right here, their collision only goes up as high as they do. So hypothetically, if you stacked one guy on top of another, you could get over those shelves and escape from the reality, and that would be pretty funny. But I need to program. That's what I really need to do. I need to put more like secrets into the stream setup that people can discover. I'm just not at that point yet. The system isn't ready. But I'm gonna have the kicks. They're gonna interact with things, and once I have like an interaction system that I can just like add to things, that'll open up the world a lot. I can't write like that with my phone. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Valorous. Usually when I try to type that fast, it like Twitch blocks me, so I'm surprised that Twitch is pretty chill with my chat. Maybe that's a setting I can do. Can I control my goober? At the current moment, I'm afraid all you can do is run kick. But I do want to add more actions. That's why we have these meta Mondays / Tuesdays once a week, so that I'm forced to add new stuff. I want you to be able to kick, sit, yeah, probably dance would be a good one, and I don't know, jump maybe, so you can like time your jump to jump over certain things at the right time. And then what else? That's mainly it. What would happen should many goobers fall over the other? I don't know. They should stack, I think. I've definitely seen the goober stack before. But, they currently do not. No, they do. The goobers currently do this. There aren't any actions. But if you are able to get on top of another goober, that would be interesting. If you can, that's what makes the sit so powerful. You get on top of another goober, then you sit so you don't move. You'll stay on top of them until something pushes you off. So that would be pretty cool. Clone self does not work. Sad face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop. Oh, I guess cooking does something now. Wait, did kick not work? Valorous, did kick work or did it not work? I wasn't paying attention. Valorous, can you run kick again? Valorous, run that back fast. That's kick. Kick can't even break. There's no way kick is broken because I set up safety things. It should be good. Am I crazy? It worked? Okay. Oh, sorry guys. I've been having issues with it, so I looked over it, and I thought I looked over right when you redeemed it, so I thought it was broken still. I have like trauma from it not working. Oh, okay. Okay, God, you guys distract me. All right. E down is what am I looking for here? Is pressed. Okay, so press will be assigned to left is down. So I'll do that. Then I'll go back to over here, and I will store the object I'm currently touching. Actually, I could probably just keep it the way it is. No, because I'm not updating after mouse. So I need to. So if mouse input dot left down, then we're gonna find what the cached mouse touched object is. Okay, so that's going. We first have to cast that to something. So let's try casting it to a goober class. Oh, it's actually not going to work because the goober classes are raw nodes and not the actual collision boxes themselves. Oh, crap. What am I going to do about that? I have not thought that through. What am I going to do to help indicate that this is a goober? God, there's so many ways you could design this. Oh, I'm stuck in programmer design hell. Okay. I'll create a class. No, well, I mean, it's always gonna be called character A, so I can just check the name right here. So, so if cache mouse touch object dot name equals character A, what do we do with that information? What do we do? I mean, we'll do something. We'll just print for now, I guess. Trace. Clicked goober. Okay. This didn't work. Why didn't this work? Object should have names. What? How does object not have a... Oh, because nodes have names. Okay, that does make sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Body node equals cast this to node. And then we do body node does not equal null. And body node dot name equals character A. Let's recompile. Okay, I need to grossly blow my nose. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. And also... Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay, I muted my mic for you guys this time, so you don't have to hear any of the disgustingness that goes on behind. Okay, 3D main this. I mean, I guess I just test it, right? What else do I have to do? Okay, so once I get this working though, which I know it will because it's perfect, but once I do get it working, I have to grab it and set it to a mode where it has the grabbed goober. So I have to disable the goober's behavior and set it to like just grabbed mode. And then I can move it around. And moving is going to require me to use scroll bar to move it in and out. Oh my god, I'm lagging like hell. Okay, there we go. There's a hand. Okay, it's working like I wanted it to. All right, it's like can touch things. And now if I add the primordial goober. Let's add them in. See, look. Here's the thing, Valorous. I showed this before, but the stress test is fine. I can spam messages and it's not an issue as long as it's one goober. It's the other ones that have problems. Okay, if I touch... Okay, there we are. Is it printing something or am I crazy? It's definitely hovering over the goober. Wait. Why is it not printing anything though? No, this is definitely grabbing him. Or like this poking him. Oh, come on. Grab! Oh my god, it's not working! Why am I getting debug issues? Nothing related to anything I care about. Does not equal null, and name equals character A. Okay, let's print out name and see what that looks like. I still have to test if this is not null, though. But if it is null, I should probably print that out too. So, is null. And then recompilable. Is today only Tuesday? For some fucking reason, I thought today was Wednesday. Huh. Even though I would keep calling it Meta Tuesday. Okay. Alright, load. Stop lagging me, dude. Okay. Add this in. Go. And then if I touch him, what do I get? I don't get anything. That's really mysterious. It's like not even registering. Is it because I'm clicking the wrong button? Okay. Let's see. Mouse position, mouse index, so if it's not mouse motion, then it goes here for mouse button. What does mouse button entail? Okay, clearly button index 0, a button mouse identifier, one of, or Oh, crap. Is it a mix of them? Which would mean left to be 1. Oh, fuck. Which actually means I should be doing 1 and does not equal 0. If that's the case. Assuming that's the case. That would still equate to 1 though. But, alright. Alright, there we go. That. Okay. Let's see. I told my coworker, have a great weekend because when I left for work today, then became really sad when she reminded me it's only Tuesday. You hate to see it. What? How'd that happen? What? No. That is... I understand Wednesday. Oh, I got a fucking null pointer error. I understand me thinking it's Wednesday today, but the weekend? You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. No. Invalid access to property key name on base object nil. Are you kidding me? What? But I null checked it. I null checked it, I promise. How did that, that is weird. Wait a second. That is, is that a transpiler bug? Okay. Let's see. All right. Is it gonna update, or is it just an error that I can't deal with right now? It is just an error I can't deal with right now. Wow, I had no idea that it was possible. I have to remember that for later. Okay, transpiler bug found, I guess, somehow, some way? What? That is wacky. Okay. All right, there we go. And then I play this, and I should get my mouse events working. This should work now. Thank God I tested this before I did anything else. Once I click on a goober though, it's gonna set it into I'm just gonna put it into a T-pose and move it around for a bit. And then when I do that, or maybe I should do is I should make an animation for it where it like kind of stretches the back of it and it holds it like that. That would be so funny. Okay, let's do that. Oh my God, I'm tired. I'm so tired of that lag. Okay. Generate a guy. Okay, I'm seeing things in the console. Button index is 1. If I do 2 at the same time, it just says 2 separate events to be on. Wait, no, it doesn't. Button mask 3, 1. Oh, the button mask is a current button mask. What I'm looking for is button index. Didn't I do that? Did I not do that? It is. I did do that. E button index should be 1 when this happens. Okay. You can't even see it because of the screen's like this. No, go back. It can't even go back, can it? Okay, but this gave me the information I needed. So this is good. Okay. All right. Set trace to nothing. I tried to help them with E since they said E equals hum and they did not read my messages. What that's what E equals if you need help with that. Oh, for E for my, I was like so confused, Shrill Duck. I was baffled. I was like, it didn't even like register in my head. E equals MC. I thought you were talking to someone else. That's why I was so confused. Because I don't know what, okay. That's what E equals. If you need help with that, thank you, Shrill. I appreciate that. That's actually why I solved this issue. I'm totally lying about me saying I didn't know what I was talking about, because I did know what I was talking about, because that's what I use to figure this out. So thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Now that you've helped me ascend and become a better, not just programmer, but like a person who can perceive reality within this code world, I need to use this to grab a goober. It's goober grabbing time, people. So at this first, I need to do body name, get node, and then grab the goober node, which is just goober. Okay. All right, so we get goober, and then we're gonna cast that. We should probably do get goober or null, just to be safe. And then, what is that called? Just goober? Yeah, it should just be goober. I don't know why Hacks is giving me hell right now, but it should just be goober. Final goober equals this. If goober does not equal null, what do? We set goober set mode. No, not process mode, just mode to grabbed. Okay, and then we need to implement that in the goober class. So let's go ahead and do that. Public function set mode to mode, which is going to be a goober mode. And basically it's just going to set this dot mode equal to mode. But the goober mode, which has yet to be implemented, is going to be an enum of, I guess, normal. And do I ever have a state machine for this? Maybe I might already have a goober mode set up. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. Normal and grabbed, like I said before. And I can set the mode somewhere in here. Var mode is goober mode. I guess this is going to be a bit more complicated because I need to turn off collision for this. So, what kind of parameters do we have for that for character? We have motion, moving platform, axis lock, physics body. Here it is, collision object 3D, disable mode. Remove? No. Keep static, keep alive. God. Remove. When node process mode is set to node process mode disabled, remove from physics simulation and stop all physics interactions collision object 3D. Automatically re-add to the physics simulation when the node is processed again. Okay. I think I should just disable... And then static is make the body static. No, I think what I'm going to do is going to go to collision shape and just disable this, which I should have access to in here, I would hope. Of course I don't. Why would I have anything in this code? Export var collision shape 3D. Okay, collision shape, and that's good. And then I'll do collision. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just hard code it for now. I'll figure it out later. Don't over engineer it when you don't have to. Collision mode disabled equals mode equals grabbed. Okay. What else? I don't know. I think that should be it for now. And then I just gotta make sure set mode is set to normal at the start. So let's go ahead and set this to normal. Like me. And then I need to... I'm not calling update manually, am I? I'm calling it from process. Right, yeah, I am. But at least all the updates... Oh god, no, I'm calling update the character... Okay. I have Goober Manager, though, which is all this shenanigans packed into one place. No, I'll just keep... I don't know. What does update actions do? It just recalculates the action keys. That's fine, whatever. And then for now, I'll just keep it so that this is gated by an if statement. And the same for the one in physics process, because I'm too lazy to change it any other way. If I need new behavior later, I can add other stuff here. But okay. Mode equals normal. Right. And then what? What do I do with this information? Process, physics process. We're not going to do either of those. We just want to copy the position of the hand, basically. So we'll go ahead and do public function update grabbed. And this will be called from the stream state manager. So I guess I'll have a constant offset from the hand. So I'll do hand position equals vector 3. And just for now, I'm going to assign global position to that. Or I should set a self dot. What is the main thing called? Body. Body dot global position equals hand position. Then update grab to me coming from here. When what? I guess as long as I have this here inside, and left is down, and I have a grabbed goober, which I can assign somewhere in here. Here we go. Bar grabbed goober, which is going to be a goober object. Let's see. So we'll see if left is down. We'll do if we have a grabbed goober first. So if grabbed goober is not equal to null, grab goober.update grabbed, whatever the position is. So whatever this is, basically. No, because that's gonna be the screen 2D position. I want the 3D position, which is gonna be cursor.global position, which is a little different. But that's fine. Oh my god, if I have a grabbed goober, I don't want to just poke onto anything though. I need to retain its Z position, its depth, basically. So let me go ahead and do grabbed, or this retain. Oh god, okay, stored. Yeah, store. But then I need to be relative. Oh my god, it's gonna be a whole headache to figure that out. Oh my god, I hate it here. No, well, I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. I really need like a BRB screen. I mean, I have one, but you know, it's not like a good one. It's just this. God, give me a second. What was I doing when I wrote that? I don't know, but I need like a 1 in the 3D world. And then, yeah. My hands smell like pumpkin. Because I used pumpkin scented soap, not because I stuck my hands in a pumpkin, of course. Of course. Okay. Damn, I love this song. Okay, fuck, okay, oh my god, this is why I left. I didn't want to deal with it. I was like holding in my bladder for so long because I was so focused. Now I've hit this wall of hell, which is having to do this. How do I determine what position on the Z-axis, on the certain depth, correlates to where my mouse is pressing? That I don't know. And that's like I have a couple options. I could set it so it starts filtering by a different mask, and then set up like this invisible collision box that it raycasts against, and I can move the depth of the collision box to determine how deep, far, or close the mouse should be. I could do that. I could do that. That is a guaranteed way to fix this. But my brain is telling me I should just do raw math. But I shouldn't. I shouldn't do raw math. I should just do the easy strategy and walk away. Anyway, time to do raw math. Grabbed depth. It's going to be a float. Who is Suh. Oh. Okay. Suh. It's my bro asking me to play Elden Ring Night Rain. Another time. I am busy. doing things. I've been so busy recently. It's so sad. I haven't been able to do anything with anyone. But tonight we get the jail done. We get the grabbable goobers done. That's gonna be a pretty big like thing I need to do. Even though I don't know why I thought I was gonna be able to do other things beside this tonight, but this is still a pretty good like thing to do because I'm setting up like what's the word? Like a good base for other interactable capabilities. You know what I should be doing is having a separate node that's connected to objects, and that node dictates the abilities of the grab. That would be really modular and way better than what I'm doing right now, but, well, too late now. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so when you grab, I need to store the grabbed depth at wherever the frickin' cursor, or actually just do it where the goober is. Goober, global, position, it's Z, right? I hope it's Z. Actually, now that I think about this, what if I want to grab the goobers from a different scene, where it's not looking straight on? Like right here, where the camera's at an angle. Okay, that's going to be a tough one. That is... God. Okay, that's another argument towards doing the collision box idea, because that way I could rotate the collision box a distance away from the camera and then collide with that. Oh, that makes so much more sense than what I want to do. Okay, let's do it. Let's go to main 3D, and I guess we'll collision box hold. No, we can't put it in there. In geometry though, we'll go to. Can I move a static body though? I can't. It needs to be an animatable body. Animatable body 3D. Create. And then I'll create a collision shape with it. And then we'll create a rect, wherever that may be. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I don't do any for Z. There we go. And then I can move this back quite a lot. It should be really far back, to be honest. Like right here. Okay. Oh, and then we'll call this what? Mouse depth control, I guess, and then we'll export that to around here. Export var mouse depth control animatable body 3D. You know what I hate about this playlist? No Metroid songs. Like, come on, guys. Can we get some freaking Metroid rap in here? In fact, you know what? We're gonna play some right now. Might get an ad, but who cares? I want to listen to... What is that song? That is like the first area of Metroid Prime 2. That's like a... What is it called? It's like the... What do you call like a desert? Not Torvus Bog, even though it is the best one. What is the other one? Aaron something? Oh god, I don't know. Metroid Prime 2 areas. Sky Temple Grounds, Torvus Bog. What? No! I need more areas than this. Argon Wastes. That is what I'm looking for. I was close. Argon Wastes. Here it is. Okay. Argon Wastes? Hello? Is this like the dark version of Argon Wastes? Oh, fudge. Argon Wastes? No, Dark Argon Wastes is a separate place than Argon Wastes. So... This is not Argon Wastes. What is it talking about? Temple Oh, no, I'm not thinking of Temple Grounds. Argon Wastes is... Yeah, it's this place. That is not Argon What? I'm gonna scroll down to the comments and be like, this isn't Argon Wastes. It wasn't very much a dark either. I realized it got much worse. Huh. Oh, I'm thinking of Temple Grounds, honestly. That's what I'm thinking of. Argon Wastes is way too subtle. Temple Grounds is where it's at. Yeah! Oh, that is so good. Now this is a song. This is an iconic fucking song. At least to me, because it was drilled into my head for hours and hours a day as a young lad. Might be a bit too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's very, like, poundy, I guess, of a song. Okay. Mouse depth control. I'm going to assign that. This song doesn't fit the stream at all. I'm going back to the... Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Wow. I don't know, it felt wrong playing the music outside of a Metroid game. I didn't feel worthy. You know what I mean? It wasn't right. It just wasn't right. But it did help me distract myself from the hell that is trying to get this other thing working now. Programming things I did not prepare for mentally hours ahead of time is so hell. 355 on Stream State Manager. There is an error. Goober, why is this? Oh, because it's not a 3D object. I need to do that on body node. Body node is your global position. Okay, perfect. But that isn't going to give me the depth I need for the thing still. How do I figure that out? Godot node has no field global position. Where? 350. Because I haven't casted it as a 3D. Okay. But I collided with it, so it has to be node 3D, so I'm not going to null check it. I'm not even going to null check it, because I don't care. I'm just that cool. I just know. I know it's good. It's not me, because I'm filled with evil. Alright. So... But like, how do I know what this value is relative to the camera, is what I want to know. Do I just set the position of the thing to where this is? I think I do. And then I just need to rotate it. Goober mode is not... I'm going goober mode, watch out. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate not knowing the right answer to things. Mouse depth control. First, let's assign that right here. Then I have to move it to that position when you click on the goober. So this dot position, specifically global position, is equal to goober at that moment. And then I need to rotate it the same direction of the camera, which would be the opposite as forward. So, all right, wait, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I need to goober global position. And then in the, why is it giving me shit? Oh, because it's still not the fucking 3D version of the goober, which should still be the body node. So, final goober body 3D equals this. And so if that is not null and this is not null, what happens? Do we ascend into a new reality? Or I just assign these again. Okay, and then this needs to look at, I mean, this is the camera position, right? Camera dot global position. I should probably use my safe version of that. Safe look at this, and look at this position. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I still haven't actually done the filtering for these either, so I need to go ahead and do that. That means I am going to stop and think. So if I have a goober in my hand, that would mean that something is not null. Grabbed goober is not null. So if grabbed goober is not null, like this, then this should be not 1, not 2, but 4. So that's going to be the mask for what we're dealing with next, I think. And so, okay, okay. The goober body 3D. Because I need, when this is not pressed down, this also needs to release the goober. So we'll just set that to null for now. But, and then we'll check the goober. So grabbed goober, what does that represent? That is the goober itself. Then what is this? When does this get assigned? It doesn't. What am I doing? Okay, this needs to be assigned to goober. Okay. And then I have something I can unassign from. So else, if grabbed goober does not equal null, I do set mode normal. And then I set it to null. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This is amazing. This is going to work first try once I do the things in the editor I need to do, which I've not been done yet. Okay. Okay, we're pulling on the sleeves, doing a little stretch. Ugh. Ugh. All right. And then. Where'd all my momentum go? This one, right? 3. So edit layer names. What did I call this? I gave it a weird name. Mouse depth control. Mouse depth control. Close. And then this has value 4. That's exactly what I wanted. Mask, I don't think that matters. And then I think that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and play. Let's all cross our fingers and hope to live. And also, if you have extra wish space, please wish for my thing to work right now. Thank you. Please work, 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 please work. I'm watching. I'm staring. I'm perceiving. Will you work or will you twerk? I got an instant crash. Not the instant crash. Come on. Cannot on base nil, which is body node. Body node, which is as what? So this should have. Okay. Okay, there are bugs among us. This is the first thing after this. So body node is this. And then I check if body node is null right here before I do anything else. So, yeah, that's cool. Why? Oh my God, I know about this bug too. I know why this is happening. Okay, I guess I can't do it this way for now. That sucks. I didn't know it happened here. That is weird that happens that way. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh my God, that is actually fucking. But I don't know why it's even breaking out there because that should that's an inlineable expression. So why the hell is it like backing out and putting the expression to a separate variable? That is not intentional. I need to fix that. I wonder if there's something with, you know what it is? String name is an extern object, which means it's running through the abstract externed equality operator, which is triggering it as a function, not an arbitrary operation. Okay. What I said right there sounded smart, but who knows what the fuck I just said, to be honest. Alright, remember, I hope you didn't actually, like, use all your good luck trying to get that to work, because that obviously was never gonna work. But this right here is worth crossing all your fingers and all your toes and all your limbs for maximum luck capabilities. Okay, so far no crashes at least. There's definitely way more errors in the debugger than normal. Oh no, there aren't. That's fine. God damn, this song is like, I can never tell. Sometimes a song sounds like really loud and I look over at the audio thing and it's not going above yellow, so it should be okay, but all right. Okay, unknown. I'm gonna click you. I got a null pointer thing. Cannot invalid assign disable. Oh, because I never fucking assigned the collision box here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that was a very, what's the word? That's like a very avoidable one too. That's kind of frustrating. While I'm here, I'm gonna fucking fix lag, and I'm gonna make so my TV head doesn't have the thing by default. Go to main. So if I remove this texture by default, when I'm testing, it'll happen way faster. Oh, it's in like a separate thing too. Character. And then, do I have any... What sets up all the materials? Whoa, wait, whoa, what's happening? Why are the materials blank? Is that what they should be? Is that what it is? Oh, I guess they're assigned here. And then I put that material somewhere in the code somewhere. In here. Set, I don't know, material. Is that used anywhere? No. Okay. Visual assets. Let's go find the spout texture for face. I don't have one. Oh my God, is this in the scene somewhere? But where? Where could it be? Oh, wait, the TV isn't even part of the mesh. It's right here. Oh, and that's assigned right here. Ah, okay. Okay. And then I need to make it so this isn't loaded by default, which is going to be difficult because the material override retainer does two things by default. So, that is annoying, I think. Let's turn that off. And then this, what is this? I don't think that matters at all. I say, and my shit's gonna crash because I just disabled that. This though, this is tough. How do I determine whether I use it? With a single checkbox, but I don't want to use that checkbox because I can't access it from here. So, nice. I think I'm just gonna do a checkbox because what else am I supposed to do? Where is it? Material override retainer. Let's do another one called toggleable. Toggleable. How do you spell toggleable? Is it toggle with able at the end? The E and the A next to each other looks wrong though, and that always messes me up. But who cares? Export var apply in game. Ooh. That's going to be set to true by default, and then go into here, and I'm going to do, if this is true, retain materials. Okay, recompile. I might have to restart the Godot editor for this to appear, but hopefully not. Please don't make me do that. Please, 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 please. Change type. Toggleable. Okay, I didn't. Perfect. And it kept all of its fields. That's amazing. It's missing a field though. It should have an exported apply in game checkbox, but it doesn't. Why not? Because it didn't even change types. Toggleable material override. It has an output. Invalid custom script type removing. What? Huh? Did I recompile? What's going on here? Damn. I don't know. Okay, recompiled again. Maybe that means something. Toggleable. Did it like that? It didn't like that. I think I need to restart. No, why did you make me restart? Why are you making me restart? I don't want to restart. Okay, OBS, I'm watching. I'm watching. You better update when I come back in. I'm watching you. I'm perceiving you. I am my existence is merging. Okay, it's updated. It's perfect. So it's lagging though. Is my face cam lagging? Why is my face cam not lagging? But this is. Oh, my cursor's lagging. I go back and then here we go. Okay. Now this will have a checkbox. It doesn't have a checkbox. It doesn't have a checkbox. How does it have a fucking checkbox? Please? What? What the hell? Quick load, toggleable material override? Okay, apparently I had to do it that way. That was weird. Go and apply in game. Okay, this should be blank. It isn't. Why isn't it blank? I need to go to this and disable that. Okay. And now if we go to main, we should, hypothetically, this is all theoretical, you must understand. But theoretically, this should, I don't remember what the original thing we were testing ours, but whatever. We're going to test to make sure this loads faster because I turned off that texture in specific. But once again, the texture is still like assigned on the scene, so does it even matter? Or does it not even attempt to connect in the first place as long as you aren't actually viewing the texture? Who knows? Because it's a resource, and who really knows? I mean, you would think that it shouldn't update when it's only being seen, but okay, whatever. Here we are. We're back. It's so weird how my body merges into the game. Okay, so we have touchy things. If I add a guy, it's gonna lag for a second because I need to preload these fucking shaders. I'm gonna click them. I think it's working. It's working, but not in the way I was hoping. Now it's gonna fall, and it's gonna fall off the edge. Okay. That's a start. Okay, they didn't seem like they're too far away, I don't think. Why don't we move them a bit closer? Here's what I should do, actually. Is I should have a visual representation of the collision box, basically. So, right here, I'm gonna add a mesh instance 3D. And then I'm gonna give it the same dimensions, 100, 101. So, new box mesh, 100, 101. Okay, Okay, we're back. We're back in the mood. And so this is going to give us this white box, but I don't want a white box. I want something that's more visible. So let's give it standard albedo red. Oh, bright red. Okay, and now if we run this again, we will see what shall happen. Or we will not. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 ba-da-bop. Okay. Let's spawn a goober. Yeah, goober. Just do your thing, and then I'm gonna grab, and I came and see the box. It is gone. It is straight up gone. Whoa. That is so weird. Okay, and how do I detect? See, the text on the goober doesn't display depth, so I actually don't know how far it really is, and I need that information. So I guess I'll go into the editor and look for it. But it says -44, and then what is it by default? Let's find out. Main. It is by default -44. So basically, it's not moving at all. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Why? That's what I want to know. Just this why. It's not like I'm moving the goober before I assign this. Am I? That can't be right because I'm doing it right here. So this, I'm going to trace this out real fast. Now let's make sure there's no conflicting traces. Okay, this is fine. The rest of these are fine. Okay, that's good. I'm losing the energy. No, I just want grabbable goober. That's all I could ask for. Oh, this game is still up. Okay. Let's shut that down. Huh. Ba-do-cha. Cha-te. Ba-do-cha-te. Ba-do-cha. Okay, let's play it again. This isn't even, that's what the most painful thing is. When you run the game and nothing, you know it's not even gonna work. You're just doing it for information. That is where your despair truly sets in. It's like, what's even the point? What's even the point in doing any of this? This is just, what am I gonna gain? What if the information I get isn't even good? Who knows? Who knows? But we're about to find out right now. If this thing will just load any slower, make the goober spawn. Okay, and grab. And release. Okay, big discovery right here. The initial position was somewhere at 0, 0, -1. Then it shot to somewhere 0.50 or something. But most importantly, this keeps tracing, which is not correct because I never put this in an else statement. Oh my fucking god. I never put the rest of this content into the else statement, so when it's grabbed, the other shit is still happening. No wonder it's flying away at the speed of sound. Okay. 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 I need to also be printing out the cursor global position. Wherever that might be assigned right here. So trace cursor set to position. And so what's probably happening is the box and the goober, oh my god, it's still running. The box and the goober are probably pushing each other back further and further, ever so slightly. But since it's done by per frame, it happens instantly from our perspective. But this time, hopefully, I hope, please, my god, please, please, it should work. Or we'll see. We shall see. We shall see, indeed. Okay, well, I didn't mean to stretch that. Summon the goober. Okay. Oh god, like my mouse is offset. That is odd. That is not correct. That is not correct. Okay, so I'm gonna grab. And now it's not where I want it to be, but it's still working. Why is it, okay, that's why. Depth is minus 43. Okay. Okay, let's look through the logs and figure out why this happened. So it started right here. When we initially do it, cursor is set to all the... Wait, what? So cursor is always being updated, but this is not even called once. Did you see that? Look at this. But how could that be? The goober was clearly grabbed, which means this had to be ran. But this is, oh wait, no, this is, okay, here we go. This is where it was hit. This position. So it should be there, but it isn't. Okay. How, 2 hours? Oh my god, 2 hours, but there's 4 viewers. My god, guys. Okay, I'm sorry if you're still watching. This is pretty boring. So this is the goober position, right? Which is what the depth control is set to, but then the depth control doesn't move. And I wonder if that is just something that has to do with the way the animatable body is. Sync to physics. Am I not using physics update? Is that why it's not working? I don't know. I don't know at all. I don't know. Is it because, could it be it's going past? I do have it set so that it goes for 100 past, which could equate to meters, 4 meters. That's kind of a cope. I don't think that's correct. Well, maybe, because this is an angle by a lot of values. That might be it. That might actually be it. Wait a second. Collision mask. Is this what is this? This is an animatable, okay, it's definitely a body, so it's not because I'm setting it to only do not areas. Okay. Collision mask, grabbed goober is not null. We do 4. But that makes sense though. That's why I'm so frustrated. Because its layer is set to 4. Right? How do I get what value this is? Copy value. Okay, can I paste it in a text editor? I'm guessing not, because that never works. No, of course not. Okay. But how do I... But this is value 4. And I'm setting it to 4. If this was 1, it'd be value 1. If this is 2, it'd be value 2. If this is 3, it'd be value 4. Which is what I set it to. But that doesn't work. And it seems like it's just going right past it. Oh my god. I need to blow my nose again. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know. I'm stuck. This is tough. Not even this wholesome Wind Waker music is gonna save me. Oh, what's the name of this isle? It's like the first one. Boo-doo, boo-doo. It's like an iconic name, right? I don't remember it though. It's like Windfall something Isle. I know the other ones. It's Kokiri Village, and then Termina, and then the first one for Twilight Princess is Orin Village. But I don't remember what the first island is for Wind Waker. What is it for Wind Waker? Wind Waker First Isle. Outset Island. That's a horrible name. That is not iconic at all. I would have never guessed that in a million years. Do I sync to physics? Maybe if I just don't sync to physics, it'll be okay. If true, it's useful. Do not use together with physics move and slide. Why don't you move and die then? Okay, maybe somehow it's because I had it synced to physics and now it's going to work magically. That would be really nice. That'd be like a really awesome thing to happen right now, so I cannot go insane. But, I mean, we'll see. We will see. We will see indeed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dun 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 dun. Wow, bono, 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 bono. Summon the goober, summon the goober and grab. Oh my god, it worked. What the hell? What the hell? What the shit? What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god, the fucking issue was it was synced to physics. How could this be? How could I pee? Okay, so I guess that solves it then. The angle's still a little weird. I think the angle should be based on the camera, which is true because I already did that. So now I just need to use scroll wheel to move it forward and backward, which shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Please don't be too bad. Okay, I think I could do this all in one stream then. Mouse input man. See, the rest is just busy work. Input mouse button. Is the scroll wheel count as a mouse button or is that a scroll wheel? Final E equals cast event. Input event. Screen drag. No. Mouse. I guess it is a mouse button. So let's print out the mouse button. Trace E. Remember what fucking Shrilduck told us. E equals something something. And so now that we have E equaling something, it'll do something. Something, I hope. Okay, and back here. Run this. We're gonna have to look through some of these console logs that you can't really see, but that is fine. That is a-okay. I wonder what it's gonna be called, or like how do we determine how much we scrolled? I guess we'll find out in a second. Go. Okay, scroll wheel. Yes, that is an input event mouse button. Button index 4 for up, button index 5 for down. Wait, what are these then? Okay, the side buttons on the mouse are like 9 and 8. But scroll wheel up is 4. And it appears it just recalls it for as many scrolls as I do. So if I do like down a lot, it just sends it like 20 times. And if I do it up a bunch, it'll send it the other one up a bunch. So, okay. Up is 4, down is 5. Can someone remember that for me? Up is 4, down is 5. Okay. Okay, so how do I track this? Because now this isn't a matter of just having a value of whether the button's down or not. This is a matter of I need an action, like an actionable function to run, which means I gotta use signals. Okay, signal function. I really need to like typify these signals better. Signal function on scroll is up bool. Okay, there we go. We just do that. Okay, so on scroll. So if we go to state screen manager and we find wherever this is, mouse input, we can do mouse input dot connect that to callable create. I was gonna say, where the hell is the music? Okay, there's a loud one. Okay, on scroll. We'll just call it on scroll, to be honest. So on scroll, we'll go back down here. The function should end around here somewhere. Okay, then function on scroll is up bool. And here we can push the like the blockade thing forward and backward. So how? How is the question we all have on our minds. So I think we grab this, and we need the camera too. So we'll just grab both of those. And then, can't we look at it? But we don't want that. We want the camera forward. So camera forward is going to be, okay, I'll do forward equals camera global basis dot z, and then we want that negative. And then so, if it is up, we do plus equals, up would be pushing away. So up would be this. It would be forward. So forward times 2 or -2, right? And then we'll put that in here. We'll put that in there, and we'll do is up. Okay. This should work flawlessly. Let me go ahead and actually make these 1 and then multiply by a set value. So we'll try 10. No, we'll do 1 because we do a lot of scroll wheels. It might be increased or decreased, but we'll determine that at a later time. I just want it to work. Just be functional is all I could ever ask for. Like a cool language, just be functional, please. Okay. All right, it's opening. It's opening itself up to me. How are you? Yes, it's okay. I am here to make sure you're okay. Game. Open up. When I was 5, I tripped on a banana. When I was 7, I choked on a chicken nugget. It was actually choking is actually very scary. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. Oh no! Okay, okay, I'm gonna grab and then I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna scroll. It's not working. You wanna know why it's not working? It's that I'm not emitting the signal. I'm not fucking emitting the signal. I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole. I'm not emitting this fucking signal. God, okay. This should probably be a switch statement. In my professional opinion, this should probably be a switch statement. Case 1. Left down is going to be able to E pressed. Case 4 for up. So that was going to be, I guess I'll do object. Like I do usually object. Come on. Object EX, emit. I need to import it first. Emit signal. And that's going to be on scroll. On scroll, so that's gonna be up is true. And then the other one's gonna be the opposite. So let me just grab that. And then 5. False. And everything will be fine. This should handle everything, I hope. I mean, I don't have to worry about making it work for other mouses, because the only mouse it's gonna use is my own. So I'm not too worried about that. I just gotta test it, make sure it feels good for me. Just please work. Oh, please just work. It's loading. 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 I tell you. It's loading. I tell you. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Run. Turn off. Turn this off. Summon the goober. It's gonna lag, of course. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna grab, and I'm gonna. Whoa! Oh, it works perfectly. Okay, I need to update the raycast whenever I move it. Besides that, it is amazing. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's jumping a lot, but it's working. That's what really matters. Okay. Okay. Watch this. Watch this. So now I use this information to make it so it doesn't do so much moving. Too much schmoving. Am I right, fellow gamers? 0.1. Okay. Run this. I could run it straight from the console. That's probably what I should do. You know what I should do is I should use the console in Visual Studio Code. That way the console isn't just some invisible black box you can't even see. Get it, black box, because the console's like just a box that's usually black. I mean, you could color, but I don't. Mine's just default black. Down and now, down and now. Alright, let's grab the goober. And now if I scroll, it's more incremental. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's so good. Wait a second, that's like perfection. Now if I drop him here, then he'll be in a new spot and I can grab him again. That is not how I want to do things. This should be based on the camera normal, right? Why is it rotated like that? That is weird. Oh, because it's looking at the camera. Oh. That would be looking at the camera, I guess. Okay, but that's not what I need. How do I make it so from any position it moves to, it's still focused centered on the camera? What? Oh, that's really mathy. That's like really fucking mathy, and I don't know if I have the ability to do that tonight. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's... You know what? This is great progress. We're so close, but I'm too tired. I'm gonna call it a day for today. How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours. I mean, it's more like Oh, wait, I thought that was 242. I thought it was 224. Okay, that's not too bad. All right. That's pretty good. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Shrill Duck, yes, and Valorous, hell yeah. And then, of course, Lady Danisaur. That is a fucking awesome name, by the way. I don't know if I said that already, but I fucking love that name so much. Thank you for stopping by. I actually don't know when you followed. Were you like an early follower that just came from my YouTube one day? I don't know, but thank you for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful night or day if you're like in Australia or some shit. I'm gonna go ahead and track down someone to same size, same category. Torntris. Oh yeah, I've done that guy before. No, let's try to find someone a bit new. If there is anyone, that is. Dan, what were they doing again? Was that something with Rust, or were they? Oh, I've raided so many people. Ooh, they got like they got a make file. I do not envy this individual. Okay. Okay, what else do we got? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, RPG game dev. Proper Duck Games? Uptime for 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, they're doing RPG stuff. Alright. They're doing someone in I don't know. Okay, I gotta turn off my music so I can hear what's happening. Let's see.
Look at this fence piece in this other scene.
Oh, it's in Unity. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that is... That's enough for this stream. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going... Oh, I forgot the raid message. What's the raid message? Oh, it's not even in this Godot, because this isn't the Godot I usually use. Where's notes? Okay, I don't know if anyone's still here, but this is the raid message, so spam that. And by spam that, I mean send it once. Okay. Alright, raid channel. And now I gotta find him again. Ooh, it does look kind of cool, actually. I like 3D RPGs. All right, start raid. We are raiding in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid now. Alrighty. Woo. Okay, be respectful. I shall enjoy my message. Oh, they got a pop-up and everything. That's sick as hell. Hell yeah. Woo.
We live in a 3D world.
We do.
Was that a raid?
We do live in a 3D world, and no one can stop us.
My Twitch chat.
All right, no, you good, dude. All right, and I guess that's about enough for me today. See you later, VOD watchers.